girls, and welcome to Cinco de Mayo. Morning coffee and chat. The 5th of May already, guys. We are in the 5th day of the 5th month of way too many years. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Wow. It's been an absolutely just mind-blowing frickin' week, man. Between the job, my buddy going back to England, last night was my mother-in-law's birthday. I had to go hang out with her because the wife had to work. Wow. Nothing like turning 63 years old and becoming 18 again. I couldn't hang with the old women. I was the only dude there, and I was losing my crackers. Morning, Justin. Good to see you. Hey, Tony. Oh, man. Now, today, they've added more hours on, and I am going to work earlier than normal, but I'm still going to do at least an hour. And keep fighting these little notifications that pop up over my chat bar down here. Hey, Brenna, good to see you, dear. Ty, good to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning, sir. Well, for those of you that didn't know, Mark is in Gettysburg right now. He had to go over there for some kind of a golf tournament. He is going to be hooking up, I think, for a little bit with Taryn from Paranormal Brew. He might pop up on one of her streams. He might not. We just don't know yet. But he is going to talk to her about coming over here and guesting on Ghost to Ghost sometime. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm good, thank you. Loving the new look. Yeah, it's time to get ready for summer. Trim this back down to the goatee, get rid of that mop on top of my head. Time to get ready for summer. Good, heading to Mansfield, Ohio. Yep. Hopefully it's going to be a good time, and hopefully you can find yourself another pair of glasses, dude. I know when I was looking for these, they were running about $165 for just the frames. So I know Ty got a pair of them here last year, but he got them like severely on sale. And what happened to the Buffalo Bill look? Well, there's multiple parts to that story. One of which is customers were bitching at the restaurant because I had all that facial hair, and it was suggested on multiple. I actually had a customer yesterday that came in, and I was taking over cooking, and she said, well, if he's gonna cook, I'll just go someplace else. So we let the waitress cook, and we made her wait and wait and wait for her food. So I decided, screw it. I don't have the coat. I don't have the pistolas to go with the Buffalo Bill thing. It's going to cost me a lot more getting that stuff, and it's really non-essential stuff this year. What money I have collected through donations and things has been going into newer paranormal equipment, newer gear, things like that. So I guess Mark's just got a hell of a year planned out for us. He's been checking into cemeteries all over the place. So, not to mention, I've got things coming up at Danny. Hopefully, I got things coming up with Tommy and Randy and Heather. Not to mention collaborations with other investigators from here in the Midwest. So, yeah, we'll just see. Let me see here. Somebody else popped in. I seen it. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. There's Tony and Katie Lee. Whoop. Hello to our mates across the pond. Good to see you back, my friend. Missed you guys. Bunches and bunches. Hello, Christine. Good to see you. Napanee, Indiana. No, I'm going to be going to Napanee. I'm going to be going to Napanee. Come hell or high water, I'll go to Napanee. Morning, Squatch. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good this morning. Let me see here. You're quite welcome, Tony. And Katie. There's Katie's back here in the background somewhere. Oh, man. I've got to get over there. One day, somehow, some way, I have got to get the money saved up to get over across the pond and visit some of our friends and stuff over there. I ain't gonna get much investigating done if I hang out with Tony and Katie, though. We'll just be sitting around the living room singing. So, but hey, everybody needs a fun little break in there somewhere. All work and no play makes Drew a grouchy old biatch. Let me see here. Good here. Thank you. Looking down the barrel of a 6-hour drive. Oh yeah, that's always fun. How's my job going? My job's going okay. It'll probably go a lot better now, since I, butched myself yesterday and, got rid of all that walrus thing here and trimmed this all down. People around here are so set in their ways. They like certain things, and they don't like furry people making food for them. And since this place don't have any hair nets or beard nets or anything like that, since men don't usually last very long, man, am I going to be the contradiction to that rule? They're going to find out real fast. It takes a lot to get rid of me. I'm kind of like a communicable disease. It takes treatment after treatment after treatment to make me disappear. But the job's not going too awful bad. Staying busy. I've got to go in early today. So, because, well, it's Friday and it's going to be 74, 75 degrees and sunny. So we're going to get our butts handed to us today. That would be wonderful, Tony. You're absolutely right. That would be really cool. Maybe one day, I'm hoping and praying. So we'll see what happens over the next, God knows how long. I look very smart. Do I look like I'm contemplating the mysteries of the universe? Because I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out, do I want a cup of coffee or do I want some soda? I'm kind of coffeeed out. Frickin' Justin messaging me before I even turned on my coffee pot this morning. I mean, I literally just got out of bed, and that boner is messaging me Hey, how you doing? You've been camping with me for years, and I've not had a cup of coffee yet, and you're asking me how I'm doing. When I get up in camp and I put my coffee out on the fire to warm it up, normally my response to that question would be, I'm thinking about cutting a haircut myself. Well, you need to trim it at least before it starts tickling the top of your butt crack. I mean, it's kind of getting, you know. Oh, you're fine, Justin. I'm just playing. You didn't know I just got up. I mean, come on. But I was good. Like I said, I hung out at the bar with the mother-in-law and a bunch of her friends till about 8 last night, and walked home. Didn't drink. I drank soda pop the whole time. They were, I mean, believe me, the business they were doing in alcohol, they kept that place afloat last night. They didn't need my help. Imagine the poor bastard that had to start the fire. That's usually me, dude. That's usually me. I'll usually get up sometime around 2:30 or 3 o'clock at camp and throw just a buttload of wood on the fire, get a big bonfire rolling. So, I've got a nice big bed of hot coals and a few logs still burning when I finally get up at 5 or 5:30 to hang the coffee pot on the fire. And go back and lay down again. Unless it's a chilly morning, and then I harbor around my fire and wait for my pot to double boil, and then that growl turns into, happy little tee. No, we do not. You want both. Imagine upon telling it to me. A lot with my group. It's not that long. He has grown it longer than that. I love his long hair, but he won't keep it. I see discrepancy. I'm hooking with my hair. So buzz. Will I be watching the coronation tomorrow? Tony, I'm torn. I'm really torn on the coronation because I want to watch it, but as much as I love and respect the English side of my heritage, I love and respect the Scottish side as well, and I don't think that the King of England should be having the Stone of Destiny, which, throughout history has been one of the deciding factors of the kings of Scotland. I don't think an English king should be having the Stone of Destiny brought to England for him to place his foot on. I don't know. See, that's what I mean. I'm very torn about it. I'm really torn. And much like my mate that just went home on Tuesday said, people are really, they're really hoping that Charles II is a great king. And I think since he's been, under the tutelage of the Queen for so many years, I think he's going to be a great king. Should he be involving the Stone of Destiny in his coronation? I don't think so. I don't think so. Try two fires. One is what we call monitor. The other is open fire. Very true. Sonny, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. Don't give a shit about the monarchy. That's why we live in the good old USA. Don't worry, mate. We're not particularly interested in it. I seen a poll earlier this morning that like 78% of Brits don't care about it either. They really honestly don't. Because, I mean, if you sit and you think about it, and it's really kind of sad, but it's kind of the same thing we have here with our government. The royal family, the monarchy, is they're basically a figurehead. You know, the monarchy is there more for tourism than it is for governmental purposes. And, you know, much like our president, when he's facing Congress, you know, the monarch may want something done, but ultimately it's going to be Parliament that decides. The same with our president, with our veto powers here. You know, they can go back and forth. Veto, 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 rewrite, veto, 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 constantly for an entire term. So, and I keep using, and excuse me, but let me finish before anybody says, oh my God. I keep using Obamacare as the perfect example. When Obama introduced the idea of Obamacare to the American people, he wanted the American people to have the same health insurance and stuff that government employees have. Free, taken care of, prescriptions free, everything. You get sick, you go to the doctor, it is automatically paid for. Plain and simple. You don't got to worry about if you have insurance or anything else. By the time they got done bouncing back and forth, veto, 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 rewrite, veto, 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 rewrite, veto, 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 rewrite, it became what we know as Obamacare today. Frankly, the health system in the UK would be the perfect model for health care in every country, except for the fact that there are so many members of Congress that have got their hands in pharmaceutical company pockets that half these poor motherfuckers would probably lose their homes and their cars and their mistresses and their third dog and everything else in the process if we did the free health care thing. Free prescriptions, free everything. Like 12 million, 9 for throne. Imagine all the trouble Tony would create if he was king. There would definitely be some changes involved somewhere if Tony was ever made king. Firearms are a requirement for all subjects. Okay. I mean, maybe not required for all subjects, but they could lighten the laws and requirements on them. I mean, come on, even reenactors have to go through months of red tape just to have guns that are made in England. I mean, think about the British Revolutionary War reenactors. They live in England, They represent the the British side of the Revolutionary War. The Tower or the Brown Bess muskets are made in England. They have got Tower of London locks and stocks and everything on them. And they have to go through months and months and months and months of red tape just to own a gun that's made right there. You could live next door to the bloody factory, and you have to go through months and months and months and months and months of red tape just to walk next door and buy one. Same with the Tower pistols. Same with the French muskets, the fuselage and stuff like that. I mean, come on. If these things were being shipped in from another country, then I would say, okay, I can understand red tape. But if I had $1,500, I could get a hold of England and say, yes, I would like a reproduction 1770 Brown Bess. Make sure it's got the proper engravings for that time period on the lock and everything. Shipped to this address, and within 6 weeks I would have one sitting right here. A well-armed populace keeps the leaders in line. Well, that's the way it's supposed to work. Re-fucking-quired. There's been lots cool-ass guns made in the UK. Yeah, there has. Our gun laws are super strict here. Oh yeah. I know. Even in Australia, everywhere except the U.S. Apparently, we're just a bunch of gun-toting crazies over here that. Can't say about guns made down under. I don't know of any brands of guns or styles of guns that are strictly made in Australia. I don't think I've ever ran across any that were solely Australian-made guns. It's really hard to get guns here, even for farmers with livestock. Wow. There are a couple of European countries that are better than us. Got me on that one. I'm completely unfamiliar with gun laws and things outside of the U.S. Come on over. I'll let you play with mine. But Tony's got a pretty good little gun collection. He'll teach you how to shoot. He might even be able to find you something that'll fit down in your handbag, for personal protection. Little 22, 25, something like that, about that big. See, he knows. And he wants his wife safe. So I'm sure he knows where to find some cute little pss. Well, guys, one of the things I wanted to talk about today, and I hope you get as big a laugh out of this as my wife did. Ever since Alan went back to England on Tuesday, I've been working on a video. And this video was an old Westian video about some of the some of the vices that existed in the Old West. Besides tobacco and alcohol. They were talking about the Chinese opium dens and, the little tent cities on the edge of some of the towns, um, how doctors believed, hey, Joe, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good. They believed back then that there was only one cure for alcoholism, and that was heroin. And I mean, it went on and on and on about these different vices, the soiled doves, things like that. Well, the videos that I were using were Creative Commons, listed by YouTube as Creative Commons videos. There were three parts. There was prostitution, there was illicit drugs, and there was tobacco and alcohol. So I put these videos together and made about a 25 minute video. Really funny, great, great content, good laughter and stuff in it. And I uploaded it 2 days ago, and go figure, YouTube flagged the first third of the video, prostitution. So I figured, okay, I can pull it back down, go back into the editing program, cut that first 5 minutes and 47 seconds off, and still have a decent video, still funny, still great watching. So, and when you upload a video, it actually shows you on the graph what part is being copywritten. So, okay, no problem. So, I brought it back down, I re-edited it, I put it back up. Lo and behold, YouTube flagged the second third of the video. Only the second third. 6 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay, cool. I deleted it, pulled it back down, stuck it on the editing program, figured, okay, part 3 not only covers alcohol and tobacco, but also covers the soiled doves and saloons and some of the illegal drugs nowadays that were used to treat problems back then and stuff like that. So I re-edited it, uploaded it, and lo and behold, they copywrote the third part of it. Needless to say, I was getting a little bit frustrated. So I pulled it back down, put it back on the editing program, cut the third part out of it. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, I had a 25-minute video that was full of ha-has and giggles. And now I've got 9 minutes of intro and outro and theme songs. So I'm currently working on some, only because I don't want to sacrifice the intro and the outro because it's just too damn good. But I'm going to figure something out. And, this thing's going to pop up like the 11th of the month or something like that. But I'm going to figure something out. But anybody who uses little video clips, for your live streams or for, study references or to make a point on a stream or a video or something, just be careful. Because even the stuff that they list as Creative Commons, they'll still copyright strike or copyright claim. They won't copyright strike, they'll copyright claim. And I've ran into this with YouTube music as well. YouTube music's supposed to be music you can use on any video for free. But yet, I've used it on more than one occasion and got copyright claims against it. So, Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see here. Gotta go. We'll try watching the rest this evening. Have a great day. Tony Lee, Katie, we have got a special guest on tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here in about 10 and a half hours. We've got Garan and Jamie from Paranormal Search on. They have been some busy mother fudders. They have been busy. They toured half the country doing investigations. I had them on about a year and a half ago, and they were busy then. They've been really busy here lately. The Villisca Axe Murder House, um, sanatoriums. I mean, it's been. So I'm going to have them on tonight as a guest. It should be epic. It should be epic. But you have a good day, my friend. I know it's afternoon there. Matter of fact, half past noon, I'd say. But, or half past one, I mean. So you take care, have a good day, and we'll catch you later. Good morning, Stephen. Good to see you, bud. I got to get my stuff on and head too soon. Yeah, you're going to be taking off here real soon, bud. Mansfield. Take care too, my friend. Take care too. And get feeling better. (1700) World War II. You know, when I done the big event up in Bay City here a few years ago before, you know, the pandemic hit, that's the way it was up there. It was a timeline event, and they had some amazing World War II reenactors. I don't have the video up anymore. It was on the old channel, but I interviewed one of the German communications officers, and one of the friendliest dudes I ever met in my entire life. He was actually from Germany. Um, moved here when he was a young man, and found out about World War II reenacting and jumped straight in. Um, but great group of people. They know their history. This is like Kalamazoo Living History Show. Yeah, I could probably get into it then. If it's like the Kalamazoo show, I could probably get into it then. I wish I was going though. There's still a few pieces I need to get my hands on. Need to find a pair of, the white leather gauntlets, the officers' gloves, with the high gauntlets on them. Um, there was something else too. I don't remember what. The the cross strap for my leathers for my sword belt. That was another thing I need to try to get my hands on, just to get my uniform in top shape. Oh, I know. I've just not had a chance to get online yet and look. Like I said, um, what little bit of money I've been able to scroll around from, you know, donations and stuff for the channel has been going back into paranormal equipment, especially after, you know, especially after the investigation here a couple weeks ago over at the cemetery. I realized that my equipment is so outdated and old that it's very easy to access and to drain. So, you know, I've got to look into, you know, newer gear. Plain and simple. I mean, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I got to get newer. I got to get newer gear if I want to keep up with, you know, what others are doing and keep the channel growing. I mean, you know, that's the important thing. You know, we just broke 1K night before last. I think we're like at 1,003, 1,005, something like that now. But if I want to keep up and stay on the same level as everybody else, I have to update and upgrade. It's just, yep. Yep, Fall Creek is, I figured they'd probably be there. He's real good about that, hitting the big events. Oh yeah, he'll be at Napa Nate. I know he'll be there. I go in there and talk to him there every year, and that'll be coming up next month. Really looking forward to that one. That's always a fun event to do, and I'll be bringing a new feller down with me. He's the vice president of our historic society here. Former Civil War reenactor, wants to really um, get back into it. And since we've met, he's really getting back into it. So, but yeah, he'll be camping with me right there at the edge of the Union camp. Yeah, yeah, the one you met there at Kalamazoo, Darren. Got all your stuff together? Got all your tent stakes? Got your lanterns? Got your cookware? Got your Jiffy pizza crust mix? I know you're gonna be making pizza over there. Got your guys always make pizza. I'm sure. I'm sure pizza probably was not a main food source during the American Civil War, but you do it so well. I mean, seriously, you're like the first person I ever met that could make a pizza on an open fire and not burn it to bits. Hell, we got a pizza place right here local that can't even do that. You pick up the pizza and look at the bottom of it, it looks like Captain America's shield. It's black in the center and slowly fades out to white as you get to the edges. It's like, come on, guys. What's the purpose in going out and buying a pizza if you just got to scrape all the toppings off onto a plate because you can't eat the crust? And how are you still in business? I have years of training, worked in pizza places. Yeah. Back when I was a kid, we never saw pizza anywhere. You didn't camp with Justin. We do we do that event in October every year. Justin's walking around with a big old platter of pizza or pizzas, handing them out to everybody. What's up, Myers? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I went through a few changes the last couple of days. You know, the spring heat is finally here. We're going to be in the mid 70s today. Not to mention for work, you know, since I do work in the food industry now. You know, people are,
Yeah, he's got long hair. I don't want him cooking my food. A hair might fall in it. Yeah.
well, floss because a hair might fall out of your teeth from that hoe you was with last night. Now, see, our place don't even have hair nets or beard nets. The women walk around with their hair just pulled up. They don't wear anything on their head. They just have everything pulled up in a bun or a ponytail or something like that. But you know, people want to bitch about the guy with long hair. But that's okay. I do this every summer anyway. No skin off my back. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I decided to trim all this down the other day, and I was sitting there looking in the mirror, and it's like, man, this hair coming down to here just wasn't. It wasn't. Well, you know, when you're going out and you're trying to arrange an investigation or something like that. If you look a little bit more professional, people have a tendency of paying more attention to you, and you know, when you look like a hoodlum, you know, they kind of don't mess with you much. So it kind of helps on both sides of the coin, really. Here at Walmart, there's stiflers about nets. And that makes you feel good, look good too. It really honestly does. It really honestly does. Man, I'll tell you what, I hate these short streams. You know, a lot of people just getting up and stuff like that at, you know, 8:30, 8:40, 8:45. They come in and you know, we're busting out of here at 9, so I have time to get ready for work. I have to go in early today because it's a Friday. It's going to be warm. It's going to be clear and sunny. We're going to get smashed. Yesterday was like a Friday. I think we had like there was two of us. There was one on the grill, and I was on the fryer. And I think at one point in time we had like 17 orders on the board, and there was people still just coming in the door. People parking out along the street because the parking lot was full. So yeah, it's going to be busy today. I need frog for my sword. Handle just jabbed me in the side of the ribs. Good luck finding a frog for an artillery sword. Number one, the artillery swords for Civil War artillery units. Most of the guys hated the sword. They hated the sword design. And what a lot of them would do is, as soon as they were issued their swords, they would just drop them along a roadside somewhere. That's why so many artillery swords are found on marching routes and stuff like that a lot of your soldiers used. They did not like those swords. They were very cumbersome. They were very, um, they hated the design. They looked like they looked like an over exaggerated steak knife, and a lot of people just didn't like them. So, if Fall Creek has them, man, good luck. Good luck. You're going to be one of the very few guys to have an actual artillery store, which is really kind of cool. I'm up at 3:30 a.m. at work by 4:30. 3:30, 4:30, sometime in that area. Yeah, they do. They look like a Roman sword. Exactly. Um, that's usually the time when I used to get up. Now I stay up till 11 or 12, so I don't wake up early anymore. That usually puts me up between 5:30 and 6, and that gives me time to down about a half a gallon of coffee, do a stream if I need to, and still have time to get to work. But they want me to come in an hour early today, so I got to really just buck out by 9 to have time to, get my styling gel on my hair, spike it up real good, and go in there and watch everybody's tongue fall out. Because most of them liked the Buffalo Bill look. So they were very shocked when I went in there yesterday and had my goatee trimmed in. But when I go in there today and all the hair's gone, I know a couple waitresses probably going to poop on themselves just a little bit. I found a Civil War medal detecting private property close to an old fort. That's very cool. Very cool. I can't wait till this summer when we start detecting. I haven't even broke the detector out of the box yet, 'cause I've had no place to take it that I can get to without a ride. I got it for Christmas 2 years ago and haven't even had a chance to break it out yet. So this year, hopefully, Mark and I are going to get out somewhere. Um, One of the books I got from the Historic Society here, when I first started the channel, has most of the old original homesteads in this area listed in it on a map. So as long as the new owners of the properties will let me, I'll be able to get out and do some detecting on some of the original homesteads for the county. I haven't went this year. Can't even find it. Oops. Give me a second, guys. I got to run to the in-house real quick. I should have done that before the stream started, but you know how mornings go. Talk real nice amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Oh, one thing I do have to get, though, did not come with my metal detector. I've got to find one of the little wands, the little handheld wand to get into the fine detail when you're digging. Um, This one here didn't come with one. It come with the small shovel, came with the detector, and that was it. So I'll head back to work. See y'all later. All right, Myers, take care, my friend, and we'll catch you later. We'll catch you later. Good morning, Santee. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well this morning. Yeah, the pinpointer. PPR. Good morning. Good to see you. Mr. Rusty. Good to see you, bud. Oh, detector. You detector. You brought her. Yep, that's right. Oh, goodness gracious sakes. I am not looking forward to today. It is going to be just, especially if that crazy ass woman that comes in there that was in there yesterday.
I don't want him to make my food. He has long hair. He's a man. Meh, 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 meh. Penises don't know how to cook. Meh, 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 meh.
Wait for your food. The job's going good, you know. Much like any job, you'll have a bunghole or two that comes in and, and I really honestly think, just between me, you, and the fence post, I think this chick that was in there yesterday was the same one who called 2 weeks ago and complained because she found a hair in her food. And it must have been the guy who, keeps his hair, pulled back in a ponytail and has on a stocking cap and everything else. But all the women in there just pull their hair up on top of their head, put a clip in it, and um, that's all they do. They don't wear a hat. They don't wear anything. So, and seeing as how I wasn't even on the grill the day that she got her food and complained about the hair thing, that's what happens. You've heard of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. They have their own, the She-Man Man Haters Club. What's your favorite thing to cook at the job? Oh man, they have a burger there. It's called the Twirl Burger. And I mean, I've never been a fan of green olives. I like black olives. Never been a fan of green olives. But the Twirl Burger is a half-pound burger. It's covered with green olives and bacon and cheese and, all the veggies and stuff. That's a big seller. And then today being Friday, it's all you can eat fish day. So, hopefully, since last Friday was kind of chill and not many people came out, today I'll probably be frying a lot of fish. Probably be frying a lot of fish. What the hell happened to your face? I got a little too close to a Cuisinart. It kept wanting to jam up, and I stuck my face down there to get real close to it because, I got that one bad eye. So I got to, next thing, take a wooden spoon, unjam it. Next thing I know, it's gone. Couldn't be helped. Oh, yeah, all you can eat fish, man. Well, I don't know if I'd say health food is a priority or not. Roasted chicken, battered chicken strips, battered fish, cheeseburger, french fries, onion rings, tater tots, mozzarella sticks, breaded mushrooms. Um, they do have a chicken wrap. They have a chicken ranch bacon or chicken bacon ranch wrap. That's pretty, grilled chicken, bacon, maters, lettuce, ranch, shredded cheese. I don't know if I'd say health food's a priority, but I'm going to definitely say people like this place after, 30 some odd years in operation. So on nice days and being located right at the beach, we stay busy. But, on average, in a 4 hour period, we probably cook, well, in a 2 hour period, we probably cook 75, 80 burgers. Probably fry up 30 pounds of French fries. We hand make our onion rings, hand make the batter for them and everything, and those are a big seller. But I mean, they have some big old onions. So I mean, you can get everything from an onion ring to an onion ring in that place. I like the idea of the veggie burger starting with a half pound of beef. Yep. Well, for some people, a veggie burger is just a crippled cow. So, yeah, I mean, a veggie burger is not necessarily made out of processed veggies. It's just made out of a processed crippled cow that couldn't move. That's why it's called a veggie burger. A poor little cow he was a quadriplegic. He just laid there. So that's why he became a veggie burger. All right, Justin. Take care, bud. Have a good weekend, and hopefully you pick up some goodies while you're there, buddy. I'll keep you in my thoughts, man. Have a good time. Message me if you can. We'll video chat a little bit this weekend, and you can show me the place. I made a veggie burger yesterday, topped it with thick cut bacon. I call it the hypocrite burger. That's good thinking right there. I'm sure it was tasty. Bacon makes everything better. Maybe Mr. History could slide a today in history card into every purchase. That'd be that'd be cool. I actually thought about taking my business cards down there and just putting them right next to the cash register. But I want to get the new ones made first. So as soon as I can, I'm going to be getting my hands on some new business cards. I'm just going to take a stack of them down there and put them right next to the cash register. I'm going to utilize my situation. But all right, guys, it is that time. I apologize for everybody that's just coming in. Hopefully, Santee, they'll at least recognize the fact that the guy behind the counter cooking is the dude on the business card. Maybe they'll make that connection. Maybe they won't. Who knows? But it's that time. Like I said, I've got to go in extra early today because it's a Friday and I've got a lot of fish to prepare. They'll at least get cut and cleaned and stuck in the cooler and ready for the day. So I'm going to head out. You guys all have yourselves a great day. Have an awesome Cinco de Mayo. Drink a margarita. Eat a taco. Do something. Don't forget, guys and gals, tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have got Garan and Jamie from Paranormal Search on here. It's been a year or better since they were here, and they have been some busy folk. So we're going to talk about some of the things they've seen, some of the places they've been, and going to have a good time as usual tonight. So until then, let me see here. Imagine biting into your medium rare, juicy, bloody burger and finding a history factoid card that says thousands of dead, decaying horses lay rotting in the hot sun after the massacre. Yeah, that. Oh man, it's 9 o'clock. People are uploading like crazy. But hey, like I said, tonight, 7 o'clock, be there, guys. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So until then, y'all take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. I do. And we'll catch y'all tonight. Have a good day, guys.